What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to withkrissyrae. Today you're tuning in to my very first story time. All about how this kid tried to stab me in 2nd grade. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit. I'm going to start off by giving you a little background on 2nd grade Christian. I was very skinny, tomboy, and I was hairy. Hairy legs, unibrow, but I was still cute. My natural features just allowed me to be a cute little 2nd grader because the boys were still at your girl. So now let's talk about the crazy boy, the little stabber. His name, let's call him Deshaunte Washington. That's the girl's name. Let's call him Deshaun Washington. Deshaun Washington was in the emotional disorder classes. Now, I know there was such thing as special education classes, but emotional disorder, didn't know that existed. But obviously this kid has some issues that he was dealing with in 2nd grade. So every day in the cafeteria, I used to be eating my lunch and he would walk by me and throw up this sign language, I love you sign, and he would mouth the words to me every day. And it was really weird. I just ignored it, whatever. I knew he was kind of crazy. One day at recess, he comes up to me and he's like, yo, Christian, I want you to be my girlfriend. Will you please be my girlfriend? And I was like, my dad doesn't let me have boyfriends. I'm not allowed to date until I'm 16, which wasn't the case because I really weren't allowed to date. So I was like, if it was really up to my dad, like 25, which is how old I am now. Anyway, I told him I wasn't allowed to date. He won't feeling that, but he had to deal with it. Whatever. He went about his business. I went about mine, back to the sandbox, cooling with the squad. And the next day, I thought everything was all cool. I forgot about him asking me to be his girl, whatever. I'm chilling on the monkey bars, and he comes up to me and says, yo, Christian, I really want you to be my girl. I really don't remember exactly what this boy said, but he wanted me to be his girlfriend really bad. And I just kept telling him, I cannot date you. Like, my daddy is not having that, so just leave it alone. Like, it's not going down. So I continued about my business, playing on the monkey bars, throwing footballs, cooling in the sandbox with the squad. And he came back up to me, and this time he pulled out a syringe. A syringe. A syringe. Not a pocket knife, not a pencil, freaking syringe with a needle, a shot, whatever. At this point, I don't say nothing. I don't hesitate. I'm on the monkey bars, down the slide, running through the sandbox, rolling on the ground, army crawl, up, running on the asphalt. All you could see was ass and elbows. I was out. I was not trying to get stabbed. And I knew he was in emotional disorder classes, so I knew he won't play no games. He was really gonna stab me, y'all, for real. He was gonna stab me. As I'm running across the asphalt, I'm turning back to see how close he is to me, cause is he gaining on me? I gotta be out. So when I turn around to look to see how far he was from me, I fell, bust my knee, still got the scar on my right knee. I got back up, finally got to the teacher. I'm out of breath. I'm like, Miss Shields. That was her real name, because she might be dead by now, because that was a very long time ago. Miss Shields, Deshaun Washington is chasing me with a needle. And she's like, why didn't you tell me this sooner? Because I was going across the monkey bars, down the slide, running through the sandbox, army crawling, and then getting up on the asphalt to run to you. So okay, let's go to the principal's office. She takes me to the nurse. They're checking me out, fixing up my boo-boo, and he goes to the principal's office and they're talking to him. He was crying. He wasn't crying like a little 2nd grader. He was crying like a grown-ass man that was getting ready to get locked up. Like, he just had the tears rolling down his eyes, and his face was just freaking red, like cherry red, like mad, angry, like, damn, I didn't get her type shit. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I'm like 7 years old. This boy gets suspended for, wait for it, all of 2 days, and my dad was not happy about that shit. My mom, I feel like she was probably just happy that I was okay. And I continued to see at school, except he wasn't walking by saying, he was just staring me down like, as I got older, I went to that school for 1 more year and then I moved away. I went to a different elementary school, and it was still in the same county. So when I got older, I think, you know, when you was about 13, you started going to the mall with your girls or with your homies. And so I went to the mall and I seen Deshaun Washington after all this time. And he turned out just like I thought he would have. He was a blood. You know, he had one of them red tall tees on, bandana in the back pocket. And where he is now, I don't know. But he probably has 3 or 4 baby mamas. Or he might have changed his life around and went to college and got a degree. It's probably the latter. Hate to be negative, but that's life. And that's what he gets for trying to stab Christian with a syringe. Oh, also, where did the syringe come from? You probably want to know. He said it was his grandfather's. Do I think his grandfather was shooting up heroin? Probably not, but it's not impossible. Either way, I didn't get stabbed with the damn thing, so it could have just been some medicine for diabetes or some old people disease. Anyways, I'm here, I'm healthy, I'm happy, but that was just a crazy story that happened to me when I was 7 years old in 2nd grade. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. If you want to hear another crazy story about my life, then give me a thumbs up and comment, like, subscribe, all that. Happy to be alive. Anyways, if you can't tell, I'm feeling myself today. And you know, with pregnancy, some days I wake up feeling like a monster, and some days I feel like a freaking pregnant princess. And that's what I feel like today, a pregnant princess. Give me a thumbs up for feeling like a pregnant princess. Anyways, I'm ranting on and on about nothing. So, like I said, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to Story Time with Krissy Rae.